I am your host, S300 Gamer. And today, we'll be while I let this load. Cigarette sounds nice. But anyway, I digress.
Check in with the watch, Commander Phelps, at the front desk.
Why would I do such a thing?
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
One sec. Classy. Alright. Hello, I'm Sergeant Phillips Head.
Are you the senior officer I requested?
Yep.
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend, let's take a deep breath and start all over again. Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Consul Juan Francisco Valdez. Let's get your
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
There's more you're not telling
Bought a
me.
Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Alright.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
Alright. Good cop or bad cop? That smile.
You didn't use the car last night?
For dinner, yes. But it was back in the garage by 9.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
I'm praying that those prints come through so I can nail that son of a bitch.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down.
God, I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Yeah. Good to hear.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. You can drive.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
Shut the hell up, Dewey.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me. We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
That's not right. One left.
Gabriel, huh?
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4. If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs, and they have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Oh.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Oh yeah, that is true. Except, you know...
We've talked to Valdez. He was very obliging. He told us all about the arrangement the two of you had, and now quit wasting our time.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal, and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time. No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Can you drive to this one?
105 North Avenue.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now.
Gabriel Delgado's resident.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
He probably hasn't.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
We're going here.
He drove me up to my house.
Me too.
Leave
What the hell
alone,
is this guy
Phelps.
doing?
I'm very sorry, ladies. Are you alright? Oh, damn. Nasty ass fall you took. Alright. That's hilarious. Apartment 3?
Here he is. Apartment 3.
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
How's it going, Anna?
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
You do you want to, man. I wish
So
I
how
keep
far
souvenirs
along
on.
are you, Anna?
The Holy Bible.
Not sure this means much.
Are you sure?
Nearly 20
His
weeks.
faith in God could have changed everything.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not
comment.
around?
You are wrong about Gabriel.
Souvenirs are a
He will
dumb
be a
move.
good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy. Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up. It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
It's this crescent wrench.
Nothing
the answer to
significant.
Everything. You know these things.
Diplomatic license plates.
There's no more fucking clues, I know that much.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
One sec.
The customer insulted to make a woman.
Really? The truth?
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man. He's a man. For at least 3 nights, he lives here. I have never...
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
You can drive.
All right. Where to?
It's like, oh shit, that was the wrong car. I'm coming.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Ah, my tooth is killing me.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! Getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away.
I'm gonna
lose him. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs.
Not much, I'm playing LA Noire.
Things up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
You can't stop me. I'm catching Delgado. Okay. Shit, maybe not. You're not getting away from me, Delgado. I've had to do this mission 4 goddamn times. Where'd he go? Don't tell me I just lost him. Oh. What the fuck?
You just can't drive in this, huh?
I didn't remember what... I think it's R2 to drive forward.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been having to do this mission 4 times.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
That's the first one I got. I got more than a bomb.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, I spilled ranch in my crotch, so I took off my pants.
But I have like...
Here,
this much of
I got a little bit of dabs and weed. Oh, that's what you got?
Just like a little bit.
Yeah, I gave some to her.
It's because I bought a 20 off of Vanna the other night, so...
That's mine stuff.
Nice.
You ready?
Quick! They're getting away!
I'm also streaming now,
Phelps,
so...
1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe.
You guys already know.
Reports of an illegal street race.
I'm gonna win this race, so just check this shit out.
Stay on Delgado.
Oh, I got you now. Ooh.
Getting away.
Fuck you, man.
Gonna lose him. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Yeah, I know. He's our boy. That's why I'm following our boy. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Yo, you're ours, Delgado. Especially when you have to work to...
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
What, you
Step
don't
on
like
Phelps.
it?
Take him out.
Come on, come on. Yeah, go into the water. Such a smart decision. You won't sink or anything in there. Now stop your car.
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
I am holding it steady. He's the one that won't fucking stop. No, that's one way to do it. Gabriel Delgado, you are under arrest. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. What the?
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Yeah, there we go.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
Yeah, you should have burned his car. Then that would have been created by a different department, the arson one. I'm not there yet.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk
He was
car
a kid
thief
raper.
who
That's the
won't
reason
be
I
taking
don't like
liberties with other people's autos again.
You said that like
anytime
2
soon.
episodes ago.
That Detective Phelps is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. It only took me 1 attempt. I'm the best around. Just call me Phelps. Cole Phelps? Oh. Wait, his first name's Cole? Oh. Have you played this game?
I have beat this game multiple times.
Oh. Yeah! I actually found all the clues. Also, that vehicle damage, that might not have been my fault. That's not bad for even a race.
1940s it was.
What? Oh, last mission I had $1,000.
My sisters have been working in Los
damage.
Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before liberty.
So, isn't there, like, one guy that you came along with at the beginning, and you're just a dick to him the entire time because you're gay tissues?
Talking about the guy in the red suit?
I don't know, probably.
Yeah, and he becomes your partner.
Oh, wait, that's the guy you were a dick to the whole time?
Pretty sure. I don't know.
I thought it was... That doesn't seem right.
You get a bunch of different partners.
Good job, Kelso.
Oh, that's cool.
And every time you get a promotion to a different department, you go from, like, you go to arson, you go to homicide, you go to this other thing. Like, every time you go to a different...
Are we going?
You want to drink or smoke with me tonight, please?
I'll do both. I've already drank about 9 beers today.
Nice.
And I took a nap and slept the fucking drunkenness off.
Okay, it's around 7 now. I'll have to be up till 5. Fucking exciting. We're almost done with this fucking wall. I was fucking fighting a piece for over a goddamn hour today. And I still didn't even get it fucking right. I got one end right, but the fucking angle finder, like, I'm just either bad at it or fucking some shit, but one of my angles kept fucking being off. And the one time that I was right, I had the board too short by an inch because fucking using the skill saw shaped it down too much. Ugh.
I pretty much quit smoking at this point, cigarettes.
Cool.
I haven't smoked a cigarette in like a week.
Nice.
Since I was here last time.
Well, I'm probably gonna smoke some cigarettes.
Well,
I wasn't offering one for you. You need to quit. I don't like. Nah, it's all good, man. You do you.
Somewhere, gentlemen. Full inspection.
Full
It is somewhere,
inspection.
gentlemen. Full inspection. It is somewhere, 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 gentlemen. Full inspection.
What the fuck
It
is
is somewhere,
going
gentlemen.
on?
Full inspection. It is somewhere, gentlemen. 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 Full inspection.
Fucking
It
thing.
is somewhere,
This is the
gentlemen.
first line, huh?
Full inspection. It
Yep.
is somewhere,
It
gentlemen.
started since the
Full
time I
inspection.
paused it.
It is somewhere, gentlemen. Full inspection.
Can you skip
It is
this?
somewhere, gentlemen. Full inspection.
Oh god. Sorry guys, you're gonna watch like this. Oh god, that'd be a great inside joke. I don't know. What was the guy saying all that time? Yeah, full inspections. A marriage made in heaven, huh? Wait, you'll show me something, or it will.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit and
I
run
could use your help,
felony
'cause I don't
at
like
Ray's
failing these.
Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Parker or Green?
Alright.
Oh, did you get the DLC outfit?
What DLC outfits?
The outfits you have.
Oh.
Usually you only get a different suit when you get a promotion.
Isn't that the...
Than an
Oh.
apartment.
Well, it gave me these two.
The broader dick and the sharpshooter.
You have the Broderick and the sharpshooter. This one I start off with, this the patrol, and this one I got a level 5.
Yeah, you get the,
Which one out of these ones, sharpshooter?
Sure.
Cop has solved the big case and got promoted.
Really?
I did detective work just to do that.
Do you get some good outfits?
Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
Like, you already have, the outfits you already have are better than any
They weren't even his prints, and he
Ah.
still confessed.
Yeah, they're all pretty much. That's one thing you gotta remember. It's like, it's a Rockstar game, but like after you beat the game, there's no exploration or anything dangerous.
Yeah, except like...
Once the story mode's over, you can't play, like you have to restart the story mode if you want to keep playing.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
You know
take
you
this
can
car.
make him drive or fast travel you?
That's what I've been doing. I'm just gonna see, because like, I noticed that there's also missions if you do drive around, like side ones. And I kinda
Looks like the
those.
DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I can stop streaming and
I
unplug it
don't know,
if you
Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
Look out!
I'll give him something better.
You're a goddamn menace!
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
So, you wanted me to
Phelps?
check something out?
should
Is there his
take a look at
hat?
the body.
I feel like his
Poor guy
hat
didn't
isn't
stand a
before. No.
I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Let's check his chest. Okay, he has my identity. Couple of $1 bills. Nothing too important.
We can notify next of kin.
Any breaks? Nothing important. Check the other hand. Does he have a wedding ring? No. Doesn't look like it. Blah. Alright. Nope, not that arm. I was trying to see upper chest. No, not the fucking arm. Okay, I think that's all for our guy.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Oof.
Okay, see that dumpster?
So he got fucking hit.
See the dumpster to your right? In the alley?
That's the thing that's killing me about this game. Is that, like, it's on the crime scene, but...
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
Anyone could have thrown away a
In any
kitchen
case,
knife.
we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Okay. Damn, that's one way to make a plot thicken within one action.
This game can change real quick. Now you should probably inspect the blood stains and go talk to the witness after that. You already looked at the body.
Oh, I thought... Well,
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
The music.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
again, can you... Like, you know this better. You can actually be able to tell me shameless music.
No, what I'm saying is the different. You gotta learn.
I already have learned it. I just kind of bad at this.
Music will signify what, like, how you're doing something.
Oh.
Certain noises will mean you did it right.
Okay, so what am I supposed to see with the blood?
Nothing. You did it already. You just gotta look at this shit. Alright, turn around. And keep going because there's an impact point back there.
Ah. Wait, so let me get this. At this B point, that's where he hit? Or where he got hit first? Then he fucking flew this far, slid that fucking far back. Was this before or after he is stabbed?
You just gotta look at these things. They're not necessarily significant all the time.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
But, you just gotta look at them all in order to
Yeah.
She's all yours, detective.
Yeah, I'll get to her in a second. Yeah, I was gonna say. Like, did he see anything? Yes! The newspapers. What? I don't know if I should like this guy or not.
Courtney, come in.
Courtney, come in.
Have a seat.
Have a sit.
Thanks,
Doctor,
How are
I
you
got some
finding
news.
working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
You're still pretty early.
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
Mm-hmm.
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that
Like, I'm done with the
therapy would be
tutorial. I'd say I'm at least 5-10% in.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Alright. No. No, you know better. Set that down.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Well, that didn't help. He's a regular, huh?
See, don't accuse him. You never want to accuse him unless you have proof to back it up.
Yeah, I know.
So I would just say,
Good cop.
bad cop.
Bad cop.
Why do I get the feeling you're holding out on me?
I'm not trying to hide anything. Just if it's all the same to you, I'd rather not speak ill of the dead.
Then why'd you say
What can you
bad
tell
cop?
me
You
about
played
the
this
accident?
game.
I don't know every little thing.
Not a lot.
I'm guessing.
It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Okay, now that is a
So
lot.
what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Bad cop and accuse.
Why, is it not usually this?
Usually it just is like different shit. You don't have to do that. There's nothing back here. Fucking mice.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Until that motherfucker come back, I'll throw something right at his ass. I'm telling you, there's nothing back here, dog.
I don't know. I accidentally clicked on this, so I actually want to see where this goes. Alright, I could see from here the amount of bullshit. Why the fuck do they do that? Damn it. Fuck, it sucks. I missed a clue. So,
So you missed was the one when you were talking to the guy. You have all the other shit. If there was clues around, they'd have been marked with one of those yellow signs.
Oh. Is that the, like, glass or something? is it making that twinkling noise? Oh, it does that for already discovered ones?
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Alright. Do you know the vehicle?
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Okay.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Alright.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
Have you seen my smokes?
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Alright.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
Have you still been sick at all?
Yep. Every single day. Get chitter chatter. Nope. I gotta talk to Philip over here.
I think you gotta call in the license plate number she gave me.
You always want to do things the technical way.
I want to do things the right way.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Do you get a game over otherwise?
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
1247?
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Hey.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks for your help.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Alright, man, you drive.
You're behind the wheel.
So, Ray's Cafe, the Patterson, or the Shelton? I'm sick. Mr. Pattinson, oh, that's the guy that died. Shelton is the guy that owed the vehicle. But Patterson, why?
Because.
To find the wife?
Yeah, just go there.
No, I'll save that one for later.
You asked me for your help and I give you advice and you're like, fuck that.
Yep. I'm fucking with you here.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
No. Alright. Awesome. Yeah, I like this one. God damn, man. tooth is killing me. Oh, we should have waited. It's only 4:50 in the morning.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Wait, do you already know?
She knows it. I don't know what she knows.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Alright. What the hell were you
You were
guys
arguing in the
about?
bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Squirt. Squirt.
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Smartass. Oh, you know you What do we have? We're gonna accuse her of murder?
Lorna. You pushed him in front of the car.
If you think you can prove that, I suggest you arrest me now.
Ooh.
I could be wrong, but you can
I would have loved to push him under a car many a time. But not this time.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
You have a great day, sir. Oh, wait. Let me... Oh, can I use your phone? Is it just... I don't know.
You're going the wrong way.
Why the hell is this door knockable? That's the fan.
We'll see you later. That door's knockable. What are you doing? There's nothing in there.
Why the hell would it give me an option to check that out? What the f...
Does it give you pointless options?
God damn.
It's a waste people's time when they do dumb shit. Okay,
Hey, you're not wrong. What's...
Make people think there's something important.
Where's your phone at?
It's on the other side of that wall.
Oh.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
You were right, it was cool.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks, ma'am.
You want to go there or hit the cafe first?
There. Go
I don't like that we got one of our questions wrong, but we at least got one good one. Actually, yeah, I'll drive. What? Well, it helps the investigation a lot. That and different actions, like if you don't get it right with that chick, you have to follow her.
You see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit ammo code 2, identify.
Take it easy.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
Christ alive!
In the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit ammo code 2, identify.
11K, go ahead KGPL.
Car 11K, see the security guard at 459 there now, 536 South.
Where the hell have you been? 4 punks been helping themselves to the suits.
Oswald Jacobs, you work here?
Goddamn right I do. I've been watching the place for 10 years, waiting for something like this.
Calm down. Show us to the suspects.
You go first. How about I back you up?
Throw out the guns. Stay down.
Light him up! Go!
Stay in cover.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole!
How long do you think you can hold out? Weapons on the ground, now!
I'll be right behind you, Phelps.
Find some cover! Car 11K. Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I'll need an ambulance at 536 South Figueroa Street, Holcher's Textiles. Also notify a supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner, and I'll notify your supervisor. All units, 11K advises code 4 on the shooting at Holcher's Textiles. The suspects are down. Code 4.
Can you drive to this one?
Oswald Jacobs, the best man alive.
Where's my lighter go? You got it?
I got my lighter. I don't have my lighter. Good.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. His heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
You know the way. You can drive.
So where you want to go?
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo. Sabo, stop or I will shoot. Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
Come on, Flatfoot, let's negotiate.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Help me!
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work. Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain. I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
A passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe it. They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
But Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Now look what you've done!
Poor thing. Terrible enough being...
Out of the car. Police.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets.
Out of the car
I'll
now.
call it in.
Show me your hands. Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for Grand Theft Auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way. That's a joke, too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please.
You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Messages for me, please.
James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thank you. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Isn't he the cop who won a medal in solving all the cases?
You can't go around hitting broads.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
Don't think this is any use to us.
You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Oh, I knew I should have driven. Open your eyes! Ah, you're gonna kill someone!
Do I tell you how to drive?
Detectives, Belasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Crummy bastard.
James Belasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery. Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You want my partner here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Jean Archer.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay. In Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
How's it going? Welcome to a live stream. We will not be doing much microphone audio. Feel free to comment. We'll be looking at them. Enjoy the video.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Come on, Velasco. You must have an address.
That's not the way they work. They keep moving around, never the same address twice.
You had a chance to cooperate, Velasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Come on, we don't want to lose her.
Seems like a nice boy.
He can't really help me.
5-star. God.
How's that?
Ah, we missed her. Ask the lady at the counter what happened.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Ah, we missed her. Ask the lady at the counter what happened.
I thought this was such a nice area. Obnoxious oaf. I'm gonna make him take me to the pictures tonight.
I'm looking for Jean Archer.
Yes, sir. She's already gone. She seemed in a terrible hurry, shouting and cursing. Is there some kind of problem?
No problem, ma'am. Thank you for your help. You're behind the wheel.
That looks like a...
This guy's got a screw loose.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall. Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
You sure about that, Mr. Lightfall? You sure you've never heard of them?
Are you making an accusation, young man? Do you have any kind of proof? My word is my bond. Character is in short supply these days. You could do with gaining a little.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Surely that isn't confidential information, Mr. Lightfall.
Not for me to say. It would be better if you got permission from my clients.
Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
For somebody with government contracts, we were expecting a lot more cooperation. This doesn't look good.
Listen, I'm busy. You know where the door is.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Lightball certainly encourages repeat business. This Mr. Bigelow is a very good customer.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
So, you gonna see your married man again?
call for a couple of black and whites. Get flasher down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Think so, Mom? Look at the cops!
Throw out the guns.
Pretty brave for a dead man. Holes in you, asshole! I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole! You're clear! Go! Let me see if I can put one between your eyes. Your move, mister. Come get me.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Can you get some cover here for the love of God? Step on it. Move, mister. Come get me. Throw down the gun if you like. Still gonna ice you.
I think we should call for a couple of black and whites. Get flasher down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Think so. Cops.
Throw out the guns.
Keep moving. I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
How long do you think you can hold out?
You're pretty brave for a dead man. You're covered, Phelps. Pretty brave for a dead man.
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
Let's move forward. I got you now, motherfucker.
you, motherfucker!
Shit, it really hurts.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Weapons on the ground, now! Stay down.
I'm gonna put holes in you.
We should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Look sharp, it's the cops!
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
No, he's there, right there! Kill him!
Throw out the guns.
Covering fire! I got you now, motherfucker! Pretty brave for a dead man. Let me see if I can put one between your eyes.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Your move, mister. Come get me. I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole. Pretty brave for a dead man. I need cover! Let me see if I can put one between your eyes. I got you now, motherfucker.
How long do you think you can hold out?
As soon as he pokes his head out, you step on him. You're covered, Phelps! All right, goddammit, all right.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
Your move, mister. Come get me. Clear! Go! Let me see if I can put one between your eyes. I got you now, motherfucker.
It really hurts.
Got you now. I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
Let me see if I can put one between your eyes. Your move, mister. Come get me.
Give me some cover.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Covering fire!
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot!
Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
A betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source. There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about Marquee Printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Looks like I made a mistake. So if I go over there and check his jacket, your story's gonna ring true? I'm warning you, Bigelow.
Give it a try, Flatfoot. For some reason, none of my guys like to bring ID to work.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
You know the way. You can drive.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case?
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightval, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightval.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightval. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney. What you're doing here is slanderous, detective, and you'll be hearing from my lawyer about it.
Gordon Lightval, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Now, where shall I start? With the two GTA suspects we had to let walk free? Or with the female suspect, who I am reliably told slipped the leash with embarrassing ease? You just lost the chance to crack one of the biggest criminal operations in this city. How do you think that makes me look? The chief has my balls in a frying pan! Now get out there and fill some charge sheets. Misdemeanors if you have to. Get me something before I even think about giving you another case.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you, bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
Are you blind?
What's the latest thing?
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to Central Receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast.
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Thin. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
She's a long way from home. Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
And she's your protege?
You could say that. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Out of the way, bub!
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Excuse me, officer. I want to see.
Consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Why don't you use the siren?
Careful! Thanks for your trouble.
You don't care who gets in your way, do you?
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No!
Feeling better since this morning,
I don't need
Jessica?
to be manhandled by a doctor. I
A little.
need my lawyer.
My head still feels swimmy.
Where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Jessica, if you don't want me to call your father, you better tell me what happened.
Please, please don't call Daddy. Why are you being so horrible to me? Can't you see what I've been through?
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
You could have died in the crash, Jessica. Why would someone want to kill you?
Someone wants to kill me? I wouldn't know anything about that. I just went along with Junie. She knows all about the movie business.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of a camera with the lights turned on you.
You should think about going home, Jessica. You're getting mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Continue to respond.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Get in there and see what she's up to. Get in there and see what she's up to.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll...
Watch it!
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McAfee's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McAfee will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. Can you do that for me?
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2. Identify.
Oh! Unbelievable! Slow down!
Our units also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Look out, more of them. Put them down.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Let's see if I can't put one between your eyes.
Stay down. "11 King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's a code 4. Notify a supervisor and a coroner."
Roger, Suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street. Shooting at Uncle Sam's Army surplus is code 4.
Officer needs help, 103 and east.
Jesus, Cole!
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
No good to me.
Presented to Mark. What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Optimistic, Cole. Nope.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica. Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Not much help. I don't think so. Maybe if... No. Seems irrelevant.
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly. Mark feels that June Ballard has limited range and is over the hill.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
Cole, we've got things to do.